I'm happy you have Engineer Mehaja and Alhaji Idris there with you. And they have discussed extensively of the causes and the old good days of NEPA. I'm happy to say that I was together with them in NEPA. Fortunately for me, I served with the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission. And for 13 years, I've been in charge of transmission and distribution standards and monitoring. And the issue of system collapse is never taken serious in Nigeria. I could remember most of the system collapses. I keep advising my employers to do thorough investigation. The reason is that you cannot pinpoint the cause of a system collapse without proper technical investigation. And you'll be able to pinpoint the root cause and find solution to it. When we had NEPA, it was self-regulating. But after the reform and the Electricity Power Sector Reform Act was signed into law, the establishment of the regulator and the creation of different companies, transmission companies, generation companies, and distribution companies, made it like a loose system, where if the regulator is sleeping, then everybody goes to sleep. If the regulator is leading, then people follow. But it is not the same case with us. We tried to look at things the Nigerian way. So what happened this time was a genuine accident on Igwaji 230 transmission line. That line links the north through Makodi to Jos, making the power supply to the north a ring, because Jos is linked to Kaduna, Kaduna is linked to Shiroro, Shiroro is linked to the rest of the grid. So you can see, if you lose one line, the other line gives you supply. So that failure made the supply little bit important. And of course, once the whole system collapses, you have to restore. Before restoration, the vandals attacked Shiroro Kaduna Line 1. And while the TCN engineers were trying to gain access to those places, mind you, that is a den of bandits. So nobody dares to go there without security cover. So while they were trying to get security cover, the second line was attacked. Meanwhile, the Ugaji line is being patrolled. Then they discovered a failed line, and to get to that place was not easy. Now, the issue here is, as Malam Idris said, there should be an access road throughout the transmission line for maintenance. But is it there? If TCN is not able to do that, is the regulator looking at it? The regulator, is he sleeping? Has he looked at it? That, okay, you are supposed to have this. And you put it in their revenue requirements. It's an economic thing. You put it in their revenue requirement. They are going to do line tracing. They are going to do vegetation control. Are they doing it? Is the customer getting value? Then, if they are not doing it, who is sanctioning who? So is the whole system That's we're in trouble. Then at the same time, on security, we feel that nobody doesn't like us. Everybody likes us. But in a well-developed clime, everybody is a suspect. So your infrastructure must be protected. The National Security Advisor's Office, the armed forces, what are they doing? The Transmission Company of Nigeria, are they employing technology to monitor their line? Yes, we used to have helicopters to go on patrol. Now you don't need helicopter. You need drones. You need aerial surveillance to be able to do that. So that immediately you have a fault, you can easily locate. Our fault locators, are they working? For you to once that's a tripping, you'll be able to say, oh, it is in so zone. So zone is between this tower and this tower. You go straight to that place. Are they working? So as my colleagues have mentioned, there is a failure in training and retraining staff, both in transmission, distribution, and even generation. So we need to wake up, and I hope very soon they will repair the Outage line and supply will be coming through Makodi back to this country, to northern Nigeria. But security is needed to secure those lines, especially Kaduna Shiroro line. There is so much vegetation, there is so much insecurity on that line. No engineer will risk his life to go to that place without security cover.